Yeah, this is DMI Images. Please leave a message after the tone and one of us will get back to you. Thanks.
Listen, mate, you even think about putting me or my company on your documentary featuring kids fighting, I'm going to sue your little pissant company into bankruptcy. You try me, alright?
In an A1 technical masterclass display, Festus Ahorlu broke the heart of the little dragon, Kavanagh, in an MMA bout that had the whole UK scene talking.
Unfortunately, the outcome wasn't mine, but I feel that it's made me stronger, it's made me faster.
I had my first MMA bout against Kavanagh. It was a good fight. I wasn't expecting an easy fight, but I had to do what I had to do.
And now I know what to do. If I get taken down, I know not to panic. I know how to get back up and get to my strength.
To be honest, I don't mind because he fought me at my game and I'm gonna fight him at his game.
We both fought before, the last one. Now I'm coming up for revenge. We're both really young fighters. We're entertaining and just fun to watch.
Who's picked this main event?
The main event is Marius Faulkner.
Nah. It's gonna be the two best fights in London, maybe in Great Britain. Kavanagh and Festus Ahorlu fighting at Fury10, March the 15th. See you there.
These two boys acted like professionals from beginning to end, and they were just an absolute pleasure to work with, the pair of them.
Lonnie was sharp.
That was a great fight, man. Both guys had a quite tear up.
I was just surprised, man. I didn't even know they were fighting when I just saw two kids going in a cage and just fighting like big men.
15-year-olds are pretty technical, like better than some of the adults I see on the same night.
I saw it live and it was very entertaining, extremely entertaining, to be honest.
Explosive, they was conditioned and well, they were really fit as well. They carried on the fight right to the end. And it was...
Lonnie gave him something to deal with. He answered it. Now Lonnie's going to answer to it.
I didn't expect it to be like that.
The level and the quality of the two fighters, although they're young, was very impressive.
I thought it was a really interesting fight, great fight. Obviously a lot of groundwork went into it. Better to see them stand and trade off a little bit.
One of my favourite MMA fights, to be honest, and you don't hear that often about kids.
That fight was a lot better than other professional fighters that I've seen, veterans that I've seen.
I put in the training like everyone else. Why can't I fight? What's wrong with that? I put in the training. I sometimes train harder than a lot of people here because I'm so young. And if at the end of the day, if I'm entertaining, why can't I fight?
To be honest, it's not really their business because me and Lonnie are trained athletes. We are born to do this. If we want to do it, we can do it. Some people complain, I could do something much worse, going in the street doing crime. Why are you going to complain about me fighting in a cage?
Got two good camps, two good trainers, and like I said, the parents are consenting, no problem at all.
And why not? As long as no one's being lied to, as long as they go, oh no, it'd be touchy, then someone gets knocked out, that's not cool. But as long as both kids and both parents and everyone agrees, yeah, this is fine, I say let them do it.
If kids go to school with bruises on them nowadays, social services get involved. So I'd just like to know what, if one of them happened to get knocked out and there was cuts or something on his face, how are you going to explain that?
It's going to be controversial. You put two young guys in a cage. You put two grown men in a cage, it's controversial.
There shouldn't be a big argument about it really because they put themselves forward as well. 15, they should know as well. 50 is not like an age where you don't know what to do in it. Like, you're still young, but you should know what to do, man.
Judo from the age of 4, boxing from the age of 4, like Thai boxing from a young age, so why not? MMA is fine. They're 15, they're old enough to consent to it.
Any one of these 15 years old gets knocked out, I'll be the first one just looking away. Because it's hard enough to see grown men getting knocked out, but 15 years old, put an helmet on him. Come on, Fury.
Blood spilling everywhere. He's on the mat, he's on the floor, do you know what I mean? Like, out cold. I mean, who's held accountable for that?
They put on a good show, they enjoyed it, they had fun. Don't worry, if one gets knocked out, it's a little bit, okay, it might look a little bit dramatic, but if they want to do it, then leave them be, let them fight.
These kids are what, Harold, 15s, 14s, walking around with knives, guns, you know, like selling drugs. Like, come on man, what's MMA, K1, that's nothing compared to what they do out there, is it?
They didn't get forced into the cage, you know, it was their idea. They trained through it hard. Yeah, so it was up to them.
They both wanted to do it, so it wasn't like they were forced to do it.
Most of the kids, they spend all their time in the streets, fighting, stopping each other. So, like, spending all their evening in the gym is amazing.
As long as the rules are okay, as long as the safety's okay, I don't think, and then obviously the boys that are participating are okay with it, I don't think there's anything wrong with it, you know?
Very entertaining, yeah, and I love the matchup. But would I let my child do it? That maybe not.
In a controlled environment within, you know, a very strict set of rules, why not?
If they're fighting in a controlled environment, they're not fighting out on the streets over stupidness, then I'm all for it.
I have every faith Lonnie will win that fight, but I'm dying to see it. It's going to be awesome.
I'm not going to be biased. I haven't taken Lonnie on the pads, I've taken Festus on the pads, and the kid's got a hell of a lot of promise.
I'm to be honest, I'm a Festus fan, but I think Lonnie might win it by decision, just because of his experience and his stand-up.
Lonnie, I think, will win this. I think he's more aggressive.
I think Festus has got more power, so if he comes in and catches him, then yeah, Festus all the way.
Lonnie's going to have his chance.
Yeah, he's going to flow. It's going to make him flow. There's no takedowns this time. He's going to flow. Stan's going to flow.
Lonnie by decision.
Festus still. I think that from watching the training that he's done, I believe that he's going to be the best still.
Because it could go either way. It went the other way last time.
How good would it be just a 3-round war, like them two just go?
My money's on Lonnie to win.
Yeah, same here.
I'd like to think that Lonnie's expertise and experience with strike will be enough to get the win this time.
2-0, Bayes MMA.
Last time I broke your heart. This time I'm gonna break your spirit. The world is mine, Festus. I heard you're gonna knock me out. You can't hit. Well, you can't touch.
The Little Dragon gets his awaited K1 return match against his biggest adversary to date. The kids stand and bang. Fury10 presents Age is Nothing But a Number.
This is where I'm good at. In all honesty, Lonnie's a great fighter, but he's no match for me. This is where I like to entertain. You better know, age is nothing but a number. This is my world. Lonnie, I'll see you through 10.